Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. I got a Boxycharm box in the mail today. I haven't done one of these unboxings on my channel in well over a year. I want to say it's been about a year and a half since we have done an unboxing with a subscription box on my channel. At least it feels that way anyways. But I did just get this in the mail today and I thought it would be kind of fun to just kind of kick it back to the old times and do a good old-fashioned unboxing together, try on style. I have no idea what is in my box. I mean, I kind of have a hint because Boxycharm does sneak peek what the different variations are. So I think I have an idea of what might be in my box. I obviously just don't know exactly what variation I did get. I do have a love-hate relationship with Boxycharm. If some of you didn't know already, about 2 years ago now, I posted a video labeled Why I Canceled Boxycharm. And then I also posted a video as to why I resubscribed to Boxycharm. So if you haven't seen those videos and if you want to, go ahead and check them out. I will link them down below in the description box. So this is the box, obviously, for the month of November. I am shocked at how quickly I got this. Literally just got it in the mail today. I know a lot of you like to know what the weight of the box is, so I will include that as well in the description box because looking at the label right now, I have no clue how much my box weighs. It does feel a little bit heavier to me compared to past boxes. So we are going to go ahead and dive in. We will see what came in my box, what variation I got, and then obviously I will be applying things to my face and just kind of doing a little mini review and overview of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and take my trusty dusty scissors here and just kind of snip open the sticker, and we will go ahead and open it up together. So right away I do see on the inside here that I have gotten a little blister sample pack. This is for the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Lightweight Concealer. I haven't really tried much from this brand. I think the only thing I've ever tried from them was a blush, and it was something that I actually got in a Boxycharm box. So this looks kind of nice. They did give me a nice option there of colors I can conceal and contour with, which is kind of nice. It says it's fragrance-free, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and vegan. So this is supposed to be long-wearing, medium coverage. It offers a velvety soft texture, a natural flawless finish that is great for all skin types, and vitamin-infused for moisturization. So yeah, kind of cool. I haven't had a Boxycharm yet where they've included a sample like that, and I think it's kind of nice. The theme for this month's box is stellar. Open up the little info card on the inside. It's going to show you all of the products that you got. There is a discount code for Natasha Denona in here, as well as Dragon Beauty. Let's just go ahead and dive in and see what the first item is. So the first thing I see is from Tula Skincare. Now this is a skincare brand that I have not tried before, but I love a good mask. And what's even nicer is that this is a hydrogel mask. It says this is their Nourishing and Brightening Cosmic Hydrogel Mask. This looks awesome. So it looks like this set of two retails for $22. It says that this will give you clear skin with zero irritation. Our acne gel contains 2% salicylic acid to clear up acne, prevent breakouts, and brighten marks left by past acne, which, girl, I could totally use that right now. I've got some underground ones trying to break through on my forehead. I had a couple of breakouts right here. I did recently have a chemical peel about 2 weeks ago, so obviously my skin purged. I have one right here, so perfect timing for me. I am really excited to try one of these out. I have already cleansed and primed my skin for makeup, so unfortunately I won't be trying these on camera, but just a little bit of info about it. Again, cruelty-free. It says it has no phthalates, parabens, mineral oils, sulfates, or formaldehyde releasing agents. Looks like the first few ingredients is water, glycerin, and then we've got some sort of root extracts, Astacia extracts, flower extracts, chamomile. There is some grapefruit extract in here. So these are kind of nice. I'll have to keep you guys updated and let you know if I like these. I love getting face masks. So moving on, we have another skincare product. I got the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment, another product that I personally love. I am a huge fan of skincare products, you guys, and especially something like this that features mostly organic ingredients. Sign me up. I'm a huge fan. So this retails actually for $50. It says it's a proprietary blend of fruit stem cells and vitamin C infused into organic, antioxidant-rich botanical juices that will work to reduce the appearance of fine lines around the eyes and minimize the appearance of dark circles. Let's just go ahead and try this right now. I really don't have anything on the under eyes at this point. And yeah, it just says it's formulated with organic ingredients. So here is what the packaging looks like. Now I have seen photos of this online and it looks like it has this very interesting kind of applicator here. I think you just kind of pump it out like that. And then you can just kind of, I like to dot it. Doesn't have a scent. And then you can just use this applicator to just gently massage that on the under eye area. I like to bring it out by where the crow's feet tend to be, and I go down here and just massage that in. It's a very nice, very light gel-like texture. Seems to be absorbing in, and the applicator does glide quite easily along the under eye area. I do feel a little bit of a burning sensation, which does concern me just a little bit. Let me take a look at the ingredient list here. It has a proprietary blend of fruit stem cells, apple buds, grape buds, and lemon leaf. So the first ingredient is organic apple juice. There's organic white grape juice, lemon juice, aloe, glycerin, a couple of other ingredients. It does say cetearyl alcohol, but cetearyl alcohol is a fatty alcohol, which is good for the skin. Sunflower seed oil, again, an awesome product. Jojoba seed oil, primrose oil, let's see, linseed oil, tons of different oils, grapefruit cell extract, lemon leaf cell extract, vitamin B5, vitamin C, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid. We've got some shea butter, allantonin. This is actually chock full of amazing ingredients. Sometimes when a product contains a lot of active ingredients, you can feel a little bit of kind of like a tingling sensation. My eyes aren't watering or anything, and I'm not too concerned. I'm not seeing any redness pop up here, so I think that we are okay. Obviously, something that I'll have to keep using to really see if there is a benefit from it. All right, so the next item I see in my box is some makeup brushes. These are very unique looking brushes. This is a Boxycharm two-piece brush set. Doesn't really have like a brand, so I think that Boxycharm just kind of went ahead and either private labeled these or just had them created for their box. But they kind of almost remind me of like the Artiste brushes or some of the IT Cosmetics brushes. So this is a two-piece set. It says create your favorite looks in total luxury with our first ever Boxycharm branded brush set. The large multi-purpose powder brush, which is this one right here, says perfect for liquids, creams, powders, or mineral products. And the foundation brush has an oval base to help with precise foundation placement and seamless blending. So this must be the foundation brush right here. It says these ultra soft brushes are handcrafted, synthetic, and cruelty-free, and these have a value of $35. So let's go ahead and try it out. I've got some foundation here. Like I said, my skin is prepped and ready to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix my two shades of the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. Shake this up because there is some sunscreen in there. I like to mix 425 and 475. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dot this on the face. I did go ahead and prime my skin with my Juno & Co. Moonshine Primer. I absolutely love that stuff. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. Now I did go ahead and go in with about a pump and a half of this foundation, which is pretty typical of what I usually use. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation brush and we're gonna buff this out and see how it works. All right, now let's talk about the pros and cons so far. So I am going to show you this brush here. There really isn't any product stuck to this at all, which leads me to believe that I really did get a lot out of the application of this. It didn't really eat up a lot of my product. One thing I do want to mention though, the bristles do feel very soft, but they do feel kind of dry. I can't explain it. I felt like the more that I was moving my foundation around my face, the drier my skin was becoming. And that can happen sometimes, especially during the colder months, and I have very dry skin that if you go in with a foundation that is more of a natural finish and you throw a brush into the mix, things can start to feel a little bit dry pretty much right off the bat. It's not streaky. It did blend things out really nicely. One of the pros to this is the shape. I love that I can just get right around my brow just like that. I am going to use this to apply some concealer here in just a moment. But again, I am a fan of the shape. I felt like it was pretty easy. The brush is a little bit on the small side, I feel, at least in my opinion. I do wish it was just a little bit bigger. It's actually quite comfortable to hold. It did feel a little bit heavy to me at first, but now holding it and using it, it's actually pretty lightweight and I really kind of enjoy it. Wow, I have foundation all over my hands. All right, let's just go ahead and try blending out some concealer because God knows I need it. I need to prime my eyes. So again, I do feel like it blended things out nicely. I just don't know if I'm actually a huge fan of the actual brush hairs. I think that's my biggest beef with it. I love the shape of this and I love how it fits like around the eye here and how easily I can get into kind of the small nooks and crannies of the face, if that makes any sense at all. But I don't know if I really like how it's actually leaving the products on my face. I feel like I just look so dry and just kind of a little bit cakey, and these are products that I use all the time. I almost wish that the brush did collect just a little bit of product. I know that brushes naturally just give more full coverage. They absorb less of the product, but honestly, you guys, I feel like there's like no product collecting on this brush at all. If you were into that sort of thing, I think that you will really enjoy it. It's definitely something that I'm gonna have to keep playing with, but I'm not totally in love with it just yet. Let's go ahead and try applying some powder bronzer with the larger brush. I'm gonna dip into my Morphe Icon bronzer. This is that big fluffy brush. This feels a little bit dense, but we're gonna try it out. Been a little heavy on the nose contour, but I do have to say I actually really like that brush for bronzing. I mean, it did lay it down a bit heavy. Again, I'm not really used to the brush. I could try picking up a little less product, obviously. But what I like about the control that you have with it, and I think it would be an awesome brush for like powder or mineral foundations. But yeah, I think I kind of liked it to apply down like even like a contour or a bronzer. It just kind of kept everything in place. Let's go ahead and move on. Right, so the next item in the box is something that I am actually really excited for. This is from Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Celestial Thunder Eyeshadow Palette. I have not tried anything from Dominique Cosmetics other than a single lip gloss that I got way back when, again, in a past Boxycharm, and I actually really did enjoy the gloss, but I have yet to try any of her eyeshadows. This is a beautiful collection of shades. Absolutely stunning. I am so excited to try her formulation. Now this retails for $35. It says Celestial Thunder is an explosion of vivid pigments, shadows, and glittery foils with 8 uniquely formulated shades for a creative, colorful eye look or a simple pop of electric color. These vibrantly made shades tell a cosmic story and bring the universe to life. It says this is made in the United States and is cruelty-free. You do got a nice little mirror inside. I do have to say I love the shape of her pans. I think that's really unique. I think that that's really cool. So you've got, let's just go ahead and do some swatches here. So we'll start with the top row. We've got Eternal Light, which is almost like kind of like a shadow topper. Then we've got Fireball. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's like a duochrome, kind of like a fiery orangey red. Then we've got Black Matter, which looks like a glitter, like a foiled glitter shade. Again, another duochrome with like a purple and a black, so you guys can see there. And the last shade in the top row is a matte shade called Zero Gravity. Cool taupey color, really smooth. So the top row is gorgeous. I mean, you could create a look with these shades right here. Let's go ahead and move on to the last 4 shades. These are all matte shades. We've got Lucid Dream. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Then we've got Storm Dust, that's right up my alley. And then we've got Lunar Eclipse, another shade that is right up my alley. And then the last shade is Mystic Ice, which is like this kind of teal blue shade. So yeah, this is really gorgeous. Swatches really well, nothing really uneven or skipping or anything like that. Obviously we'll have to wait and see how they perform on the eyes, so let's go ahead and do that. Gosh, I am so bronzed. That brush is just like kabam, and I feel my face feels so incredibly dry right now. I don't know how I feel about those brushes. Anyways, let's go ahead and create a look. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Actually, yes I am. I'm gonna start with this shade right here, Lunar Eclipse. Take my Delium Tools. This is the 783 small tapered blending brush. Make sure I don't have any creasing on the lids. I'm gonna go ahead and just start by gently applying that into the crease. A lot of pigment. Very gently dip my brush in, very pigmented. I did not set down my eyes with any powder or anything like that. Sometimes I feel like, especially with working with a brighter palette, your color payoff is going to be a lot better if you just kind of leave your primer or your concealer not set or just very lightly set with some powder. Sometimes it can cause some blending issues, but I'm not seeing any issues anyways so far with this shade. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the same brush, and now I'm gonna dip into Storm Dust right here. I'm just gonna kind of start to put that on the outer part of the eye here, patting that down and then bringing it up into the crease. And I will blend this out and soften everything with a clean brush in just a moment. Just have to kind of trust the process. I always feel like this eye blends so much easier than this one over here. Don't know why that is. These shadows are blending absolutely effortlessly. I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm just gonna go ahead and just lightly go around the edges and in the crease just to make sure everything looks nice and soft. I don't want anything looking too harsh, although I always feel like my eye looks end up looking a little bit harsh around the edges, but I guess it is what it is. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dip in with the shade Fireball right here. Pick some up with my finger and I'm just gonna go ahead and dab that. In fact, I think I'm just gonna bring this one all over the lid. I don't wanna overcomplicate this. I should make note too, I don't have any fallout on my under eyes whatsoever, which is really impressive. Those mattes really didn't have a lot of kick up either. Absolutely beautiful. I do want to make sure that outer corner does stay a little bit darker, so I want to dip ever so slightly back into Storm Dust. Pat that right on the outer part of the eye. I'm gonna take my Sigma, this is an E47, and I'm gonna dip into the shade Mystic Ice. I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line just for a pop of color. This one does blend out quite a bit, so just a heads up on that. I may have wanted to maybe start with more of like a tapered brush or something that was a little bit more precise, and then maybe smoke it out with Zero Gravity right here, which I think I might do. We're just gonna keep going. I do think the blue looks really cool with this eye look though. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Zero Gravity. Lucid Dream would have been another really pretty color to put on the lower lash line. All right, so sticking with the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Eternal Light. I think I'm gonna spray my brush for this. This one has a lot of micro reflex of glitter, and for it to really pop on the inner corner, I think that getting my brush a little bit damp with the product on it will definitely help the pigment pop. That Eternal Light shade is just gorgeous. So down the brow bone, even though there is a glitter in it, I still think it's perfect. It is on par with the eye look that we have created. I think I do want to take a little bit of Lucid Dream, this pink right here. Take my BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of use that around the edges here just to kind of brighten things up. I feel like on me, Storm Dust looked just a tad muddy. Ew, I have the worst foundation lips. I just think adding this pink right along the edges will just really make that Fireball shade that I put all over the lid pop just a bit more. And it'll bring the whole look together. Yes. Perfect. Wow, you guys, we actually managed to use almost every single shade in the palette. The only one we did not use was Black Matter right here. Otherwise, we used everything. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara and then we will dip into the last item in the box. All right, you guys, it is incredible what some mascara can do for an eye look. Like everything just came together. I'm really actually liking it. Let's go ahead and move on to the last item in the box. We have from Dose of Colors. This is a liquid matte lipstick in the shade Nude Mood. Now I know that there were several different shades that were created specifically for Boxycharm, which I think is awesome. And I actually really like the Dose of Colors formula. I know that one of the other variations was that you could get a Becca highlighter, and I have to be honest with you guys, that is kind of what I was hoping I was going to get, but nonetheless I think I lucked out because I did get a really pretty shade. So this is their liquid matte lipstick, has a velvety high fashion matte finish. What is high fashion matte finish? I don't think I've ever seen a lipstick described that way before. Which envelopes lips in rich, long wearing color. It applies as a creamy liquid, but after a few minutes it dries to an ultra comfortable matte finish, and this retails for $18, which is true. I really do like the Dose of Colors formula. I'll go ahead and do a swatch for you guys. Oh yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Right up my alley. It's like a Your Lips but better type of shade. I do like the applicator on the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. It's just like the Jeffree Star or the Wet n Wild lipsticks where they kind of have that shape where it kind of hugs the lip. Let's just go ahead and apply. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful shade. They're so opaque and pigmented. The application is probably trash, but good enough for me. Yeah, that applied super evenly and beautiful and works perfectly fine with this look. So let's go ahead and get a total value of the box here. I'm gonna go ahead and add everything up with my calculator right here. Let's see what we're at. So we had the Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palette that was $35. Then we had the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment that was $50. That was the big ticket item in the box. Then we had the Tula Skincare Star Power Brightening Masks. That was $22. We had the Dose of Colors lipstick. That was $18. And then we had the brush set, which is $35. So the total value for this month's box was $160. Obviously, like I said, I think I paid, I can't remember when they raised the price, if it was this month or if it's next month, but nonetheless, I either paid like $22 or $25 for this month's box. And obviously we had a box with $160 value. I think that the items in this box did not disappoint. I am super happy with what I got. Like I said, the only thing I was wishing for was one of the Becca highlights, but I love this lipstick. It's a beautiful nude shade and I enjoy it, and I love Dose of Colors formula, so I'm happy about that. Super excited to try out the masks. The Boxycharm brushes, the jury is out on these. I did like the powder one, and I would like to use it for some of my mineral powder foundations that I like to use. I did like how it bronzed the cheek and it kept everything nice and in place, especially if you want to just kind of multitask and bronze as contour. It worked beautifully for that. Don't know how I feel about it for foundation. I am really picky about brushes and my foundation together because my skin can look very dry. The plus side of it though is that it doesn't eat up a lot of product at all. The shape of it is nice. It's comfortable to hold. So again, that's just personal preference on these. I'm gonna keep playing with them to see how I feel about that. The Juice Beauty Eye Treatment, again, I'm gonna have to use this for at least 6 weeks to really see if it does anything. Off the bat, I mean, my makeup layered really nicely on top of it. I think it absorbed nicely, and it kind of made for a nice primer for my concealer. It just looks really nice. And then last but not least, the Celestial Thunder Dominique Cosmetics 8-pan eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is gorgeous. The colors are vibrant. They blend like a dream. Obviously, it was really cool that we got to try like every single color on the eyes because it kind of gave us a good idea of the formula. And I think if this is how her palettes perform in the future, I think I'm gonna maybe want to try whatever she comes out with next, because yeah, from packaging to the pan design, I love the shape of this, to obviously the blend and the collection of colors. Every single one of these colors works together beautifully, and I really enjoy how my look came out. So I would have to say the November Boxycharm 2019 box gets a massive thumbs up for me. Totally worth the money. This was an awesome collection of items, and needless to say, I cannot wait and see what December's box holds. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you got your box today and what you got, what variation. Do they still do that on here? I know they used to put on the actual little info card what variation you got. like I said, it's been forever since I've unboxed one of these. Oh, and there it is. Yes, down in the corner right here, it says I got variation number 8. So I would love to know what you guys got. Let me know what you are also most excited for in the box, and also let me know what you're thinking of your Boxycharm subscription so far. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, share it, and of course be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button before you go. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys!